Greetings, young adventurer. Can you offer me aid? I have a package of herbs that I must deliver to the town of Dolanaar, but I still have business with the druids of Shadowglen and cannot yet leave. Can you deliver this package for me? It must be sent to innkeeper Keldamir at the Dolanaar Inn. It lies along the road to the south.
Hi, welcome back. We're going to continue our adventures to Dolanaar. Now, you remember the last video? We did a few quests. We did the Balance of Nature ones. We did the Woodland Protector. We did the Webwood Venom one and the follow-up to that. And we started the Crown of Earth chain to get the Ashwood Bow. Right, so I'll just grab this quest. Soon we're going to Dolanaar. And I'll look at picking up a couple of professions in that. But anyway, I'll narrate it as I go along. Now this guy Zen's got a quest, but I'm not going to do it because it'll take up 3 bag slots to grab all the gear and stuff. So I'm just going to ignore his quest and focus on getting to Dolanaar and getting myself all sorted there. This might not be the most optimal questing. If you want that, you can get RXP guides, download that on and it will direct you to go to A to B to C to D. That's not me, this is Kyeema's adventures, and yeah, come along for a ride. I won't be doing every quest in the game or anything silly like that. I'll just be leveling quite casually.
Your body looks worn and your spirit weary. Rest yourself beneath our roof and allow Elune to guide your dreams.
Goddess, watch over you.
Ah, yes, the delivery of herbs from Shadowglen. It is a shame Porthanius could not bring it himself, for we have much to discuss, he and I. But I'm glad to get the herbs nonetheless, and I'm glad you came. While you are here, please, rest yourself. Heroes must keep their strength and spirits high, and must find rest and solace whenever they may. For to neglect one's peace of body and mind is a sure path to failure. So, rest.
Till next we meet.
Your body looks worn and your spirit weary. Rest yourself beneath our roof and allow Elune to guide your dreams.
Right. I've set my hearthstone here to Dolanaar. There's no point me hearthing back to the beginning zone. Also, you've noticed that I've got AI voiceover that allows the text to be narrated from the NPCs. So it just makes the gameplay a bit more immersive for you guys and me.
Ah, I see. You were sent by Teneron. Well then, it would seem we have much to talk about, much to do, and little time to do it in. I think we'd best get started. First, let me tell you more of the task you must complete. The druids in Darnassus use the water of the moon wells of Teldrassil, and their moon well must be replenished from time to time. Using these specially crafted phials, you can collect the water of the moon wells. Take this vessel to the moon well outside of Starbreeze village to the east, and fill it with some of its waters. Then return to me. When you have completed your task, I shall continue the story where Teneron left off.
Rightio, I'll just duck in here because there's a herbalism trainer and the alchemy trainer. I might as well get those 2 skills. It's better than having no skills. And I'm hoping that there might be quite a few dead mobs all around the herb spawn sites with all these adventurers running around the place. I'll make a few healing pots, a few defensive pots, just handy to have in my bags. And then I'll drop one in probably get skinning.
The druids say that it is only a matter of time until nature itself drives the horde from Kalimdor. Yet corruption continues to spread throughout our lands, even here on Teldrassil.
Yeah, the professions are only 10 copper, which is nothing at all. So it doesn't matter if you pick them up, drop them. But yeah, having 5 healing potions in my bags is going to be quite handy, as well as the extra armor potions. It might just give me that wee bit of an edge.
Can I assist you?
I'll just grab some vials too. And I might pick up a skinning knife as well, because there's no skinning knives for sale where the leather worker and the skinning trainer is. It's great, all these other players helping each other out by buffing you as you walk past. It's a shame I didn't have any to share, but I'll take the buff and go with it. Here we go, there's my first herb, some peace bloom. Oh well, it's the start of my alchemy career, I guess. There we go, another Moonwell quest done. It's another link in the chain, and another step closer to that Ashwood Bow. Okay, I'll just keep a range on this guy, and then I'll pew him down and grab the herbs. Good old Thistlewood dagger, getting another workout. One of the advantages of having a few empty vials in your backpack, they don't cost too much, so you can always throw them away, but yeah, a healing potion, good stuff, especially at this level.
What brings you here? After the Battle of Mount Rajal, we were without direction. Nordrassil smoked from the fire it unleashed, and our immortality, the very essence of our beings, was lost. It was in this trying time that the betrayer was freed from his prison, and Shando's storm rage disappeared. A dark time for all. There is another moon well, southeast of the entrance to Darnassus, on the shores of the pools of Arlithrian. The Sentinels are having problems patrolling the area because of attacks and the growing ill-temperedness of the gnarlpine furbolgs. Be wary as you seek out the well and keep your weapons close at hand.
There we go, there's another history lesson for you. And now I'll just go and empty my bags in that. I've got that fast auto cell. That's a handy little add-on. I think I might have mentioned it earlier in the last video. Alright, now off to the next moonwell. I might stop off and get a quest to kill the gnarlpine ambushes, because there's some good silver reward for that, and I could do with a couple of silver coins in my pocket.
The road to Darnassus must be kept safe. Travelers heading from Dolanaar to Darnassus have been reporting ruthless attacks by corrupted furbolgs from the gnarlpine tribe. Important news and commerce travels to and from Darnassus by way of this road daily. We cannot afford to have a rogue band of heathens terrorizing people. Take up arms in the name of the sacred forest, adventurer. Their den lies somewhere below this vantage point. Slay 6 of these gnarlpine ambushers and report back to me.
Who knows, these guys might be heavily farmed and I might be able to pick up a few more herbs among the gnarlpine timbermore corpses. Just another hunter tip. If you're trying to get away from mobs, it's a good idea to sort of strafe on an angle away from them. You tend to outrun them a bit easier. another healing potion. Handy as. I always find it better to start off with an auto shot rather than a serpent sting, because you're better to weave the serpent sting in between your auto shots. And then in saying that, I completely botch up this pull. Now that was a tough night fight. The good old thistlewood dagger got a work out there, and I used one of my healing pots. But hey, I can make plenty more of them. Again, trying to seek out the lower level mobs so I don't get smashed. I'll invite this guy to a party and we might be able to blast through these really quickly. It's one of those quests which is a kill one rather than a collect item quest. I generally try to group up with a kill quest if I can. There we go. He must have questy too, because I've seen the message in the chat channel to say that he'd finished his quest. So yeah, a lot of people use questy. It's one of the most popular add-ons, I reckon, for Warcraft. And there's my questy too, informing him that I've finished my quest. Another cool thing with the night elves, and why I like them, is the flips. I know, it's a silly thing, but hey, the flips are cool. And I noticed that Blizzard gave the blood elves a wee twirl, but the wee twirl is nowhere near as cool as flips. Just a bit unfortunate that I didn't find any herbs lying around. I thought I would have scooped up a wee few herbs. when I was doing this quest, but no. Oh, well, I'll just turn it in and get the 2 silver.
You have served the good people of Dolanaar and Darnassus well, brave adventurer. As a member of the Sentinel Force of Teldrassil, I salute your efforts.
Goddess, watch over you.
I really want to scrape together 10 silver because I really need to learn how to use staffs, because when I shoot across to the human lands to do a lot of my other questing, I want to pick up the staff from Hogger. It's really good and you only need to be level 5, and I think the next staff, which is the equivalent DPS, is a sturdy quarterstaff, and I think it's a level 8 one, and it's got the same DPS as the Hogger one, but the Hogger one's got agility and stamina on it as well, so it makes a cool weapon. Even though Hogger also has a really good leather chest piece for a hunter as well, so depending on what you prefer, but I go with the staff because you can get another leather chest piece later on fairly easy. And I'll just grab this wee herb tucked away behind the tree. There we go, some more healing potions. They're going to come in damn handy. Just like to run along this side of the path, just so I can spot any herbs which are on this side of the road. There we go, wee bit of extra armour, doesn't go astray, might just give me the edge in some of the encounters. There you go, those strong legs again. I was mentioning, all that running around definitely builds up those leg muscles. Yeah, the mobs are getting a wee bit above me in some of these places. But hey, if you're not living on the edge, you're taking up far too much space. The skinning trainer and the leatherworking guy live in that wee house there. But yeah, as I said before, it's a good idea to pick up a skinning knife in Dolanaar because they don't sell them anywhere here unless you go all the way into Darnassus. But yeah, there's a tip for you hunters. You might think the video is Kyeema goes and farms herbs. But no, I'll be heading to the Moonwell really shortly. It should be a bit of a hairy journey. Yes, the mobs are a wee bit above me, but we should be able to zigzag through them, hopefully. Okay, maybe the title is Kyeema Goes and Farms Herbs. But no, I think I'll leave that one there. Healing potion for the win. Maybe I should have just halved back to Dolanaar then. But hey, I might catch up with the skinning trainer. I'm hoping there might be a whole lot of dead night sabres outside Dolanaar I can pick up and skin. Okay, well, I've gotten away with it again. I might be living on borrowed time with some of these close encounters. We'll see. There we go. I've got a good collection of health pots and armor pots, so I'll drop my alchemy and I'll pick up skinning and run with skinning and herbing. It's just a wee earner. I'll send the materials to my bank alt. She's level 5, so she can craft any leather stuff I need for a wee while, and also some potions and that. not looking too good on my silver coins for my staff training. I might have to pick up one of those side quests. I think there's a good one where you kill those elementals around the lake and the rewards for about 3 silver. So that'll go a long way towards it. But yeah, I definitely need some silver coins. Looks like someone left a few dead night sabers lying around here. I better clean them up before they start going off and smelling the place out. Can't have that happen. Okay, maybe it is herbing and skinning with Kyeema. Okay, we'll stop this and get back into questing. I'll hand in that quest and we'll go through another dialogue and a history lesson, and then I'll try and get to the last moonwell and get the Ashwood Bow.
Peace be with you. Shondo Stormrage never returned, and the druids were in disarray. And to this day we still do not know what became of him. With Malfurion missing, Archdruid Fandral Staghelm took over the leadership of the druids, convincing the Circle of Ancients in Darkshore that it was time for our people to rebuild, and that it was time for our people to regain their immortality. With the approval of the Circle, Staghelm and the most powerful druids grew Teldrassil, the New World Tree. All was not well with Teldrassil, however. Staghelm's carefully made plans for the New World Tree had borne out as he had hoped, but there was one small problem. A problem to which many of the troubles on Teldrassil may be attributed. However, I will not get into that yet. You must visit the last moonwell to the northwest in the Oracle Glade. Under the boughs of the Oracle Tree lies the first and most powerful of our wells. Retrieve a phial of its water and return to me.
Okay, that was the history lesson. With that over, I'll empty out my bags at the vendor, send some mail to my bank alt. This fast mail on the server is going to be great because I can just bounce stuff backwards and forwards. So I'll get that done. Now just shoot down this way and see if there's any dead night sabers lying around. I'll skin those, but there's also some quests down here. I might try and grab those to try and build up some of my silver, because I desperately need that 10 silver to get that staff training.
Can I assist you?
The timberlings of Teldrassil are elementals of nature. In some ways, they reflect the natural order of plants and animals on our great tree. So it is disturbing to see how angry the timberlings have become. I believe it has something to do with the soil. I've been working on different methods of nurturing plants and would like to try them on timberling seeds. Please, can you gather seeds from timberlings around Lake Alameth and bring them to me?
Be careful. Good luck, friend.
Small timberlings are sprouting around the waters of Lake Alameth. I'm afraid these sprouts are beyond help. We should try to clear them from the land before they grow large enough to cause trouble. When you're wandering the lake, if you see any timberling sprouts, please take them. Help keep our land clean.
Be careful.
Okay, that was AI voiceover. It's done its job. Now I'll scoot away and do these quests and try and get some silver. I'm hoping I might also pick up some herbs again lying around the place, which would be good, but it looks like there's quite a few people killing those timberlings. Yeah, I'll just focus on those timberlings rather than the sprouts, because I can pick up those sprouts and that while the timberlings are respawning. So that's my go-to now. Wow, that's great. A bag. Sweet. About time I got one of those. I also noticed out to the side there's a warrior charging, killing the timberlings too. So I might fire off a serpent sting to nail them quickly. Instant shots for the win. Or the timberlings can just spawn right on top of me. That'll work too. But yeah, the thistlewood dagger's going to get a bit of a workout.
Thank you.
Excellent. I love druid buffs. Especially thorns, that's kind of handy before I get my pet. And the druid didn't steal the silver leaf I was after. Excellent. Keep looking around while I'm opening these up to try and spot any more of those timberlings. And another one spawns on top of me. Just what a hunter needs. What with my dead zone and everything. Oh well, looks like I'll just have to break out Mr. Thistlewood dagger again. But I got thorns and stuff like that, so that's going to help me out way heaps. Yeah, there's some earth root lying around here somewhere. I'm not sure whether I can pick that, but that'll be handy. They sell for quite a bit. Looks like the timberlings are getting hammered, so I might as well grab a whole lot of these while I wait for the respawns. Seems like the best move. It's not like the professions are expensive, not the early ones anyway. It's only like 10 copper. I'd have thought more people would have grabbed it, being the only trainer in there is a herbalist and an alchemist in Dolanaar. I thought just about everyone would have them. But hey, I guess not. They're focusing on getting to orbiting and then getting mining and engineering. But there's plenty of time for that later on. What is it with these guys spawning on top of me? For goodness sakes. Anyway, I'm glad I got the druid buffs. They're going to help me out heaps. Oh man, I still can't harvest that. Oh well. I bet you I'm only about 2 points away or something silly like that.
Elune be with you. Elune light your path.
You got them. This is good. I will plant these seeds in special soil I have prepared. I believe the seeds will sprout into timberlings who are much more docile. Perhaps later you can see the results. Adventurer, can you take one of the seeds you brought me to my
Oh my gosh! Go away! Stop interfering with my quest giver! Oh dear, I can see I'm going to be in trouble here. There's going to be heaps and heaps of them turning in, and I'll never get this quest finished off. And I'll never get my 3 silver, and I'll never get my staff. But it's getting late now too, so I might finish up soon.
That's a lot. I'm afraid they're spreading at a dangerous rate. I hope I can solve the riddle of what is tainting them. Thank you for your help, adventurer. The land is a cleaner place from your efforts. Adventurer, can you take one of the seeds you brought me to my friend Relian Greenspire? He is a druid in Darnassus, and when last we spoke, he revealed his interest in my work with the timberlings. He had some ideas himself, and he will appreciate a specimen seed to work with. Thank you, adventurer. You have been a great help to me. I hope that someday you will see the fruit of my labors. You will usually find Relian walking the pathways of the Cenarian Enclave in Darnassus.
Okay, I might have time to grab a few skins. It looks like there's a few dead night sabers around the place. I'm glad there's no skinning trainer in Dolanaar, otherwise there wouldn't be many of these around. Yep, they're just lying around everywhere, waiting for someone to clean up after them. Oh well, it's a dirty job, but I guess Kyeema is going to do it. Okay, I guess I've been distracted enough. I better focus on the job in hand and get back to Dolanaar. And really, I should train up some more hunter skills. But yeah, as long as I don't spend too much silver. As fast as I get the silver from the quest rewards, the quicker I spend it.
There are many places that you might visit in Teldrassil. Tell me what you seek. Farewell.
No, I'm going to hold on to my silver because I'm going to need it for my staff training.
Goddess watch over you.
Right, I'll just mail some stuff away to my bank alt and that, and I think this is a good spot to leave it. And I'll go and get some sleep and fire it up again next day.